Christmas Eve, 1945. Fayetteville, West Virginia, was blanketed in snow, a picturesque backdrop for the holiday season. The Sodder family, George and Jennie along with 9 of their 10 children, prepared for a night of festive cheer. The aroma of freshly baked cookies filled the air, a stark contrast to the chilling events that would soon unfold. As the children excitedly hung their stockings by the fireplace, little did they know this Christmas Eve would become a haunting memory etched in time. Their world, once filled with the warmth of family and the promise of Christmas morning, was about to be shattered. The hours ticked by, the younger children eventually succumbing to sleep. George and Jennie retired to their bedroom, the glow of the Christmas tree lights illuminating the living room where some of their children slumbered. A phone call came late, the caller's voice unfamiliar, inquiring about a seemingly unrelated matter. Hours later, a sharp crackle and the pungent smell of smoke jolted Jennie awake. To her horror, flames engulfed the house. Panic surged through her as she screamed for her husband and children. They scrambled to escape the inferno, George frantically searching for a ladder to reach the children trapped upstairs. The ladder, usually leaning against the house, was inexplicably gone. Minutes stretched into an eternity as the fire raged, fueled by the cold December air. 5 of the Sodder children remained trapped inside. As dawn broke, the charred remains of the Sodder home smoldered, the air thick with the smell of ash and despair. 5 small beds stood empty, their occupants vanished without a trace. The fire marshal, concluding the blaze was caused by faulty wiring, deemed the missing children dead, their bodies presumably consumed by the flames. However, as the smoke cleared, a chilling realization took hold. No human remains were found in the ashes. The Sodder family, clinging to hope, couldn't shake the unsettling feeling that something was amiss. The missing ladder, the unusual phone call, and the lack of any trace of their children fueled their suspicions. The official explanation felt incomplete, like a puzzle with missing pieces. Their once unwavering faith in the authorities began to waver, replaced by a growing sense of unease. Driven by an unwavering love for their missing children, George and Jennie embarked on a tireless quest for answers, their grief fueling their determination. They scoured every corner of their small town, leaving no stone unturned, and their relentless pursuit became a beacon of hope for other families facing similar tragedies. They questioned neighbors, followed every lead, and chased shadows in the hope of finding even the smallest clue that could lead them to their children. Every conversation, every tip, no matter how insignificant it seemed, was a potential breakthrough in their eyes. The investigation, however, was fraught with dead ends and inconsistencies. Each promising lead seemed to dissolve into thin air, leaving them more frustrated and desperate than before. Witnesses reported seeing the missing children in the days following the fire, their accounts adding another layer of mystery to the already baffling case. These sightings, though unverified, gave the Sodders a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness. Desperate for answers, the Sodders hired private investigators, their hope flickering like a candle in the wind. These professionals brought a new level of scrutiny to the case, examining every detail with fresh eyes. The investigators, uncovering inconsistencies in the official reports and witness testimonies, suspected a more sinister truth lay hidden beneath the surface. They began to piece together a narrative that suggested foul play. The fire, they believed, was no accident. It was a meticulously orchestrated cover-up for a heinous crime. This revelation only deepened the mystery, leaving the Sodders to wonder who could be behind such a cruel act and why. Section 5. Dead or Alive. Years passed, each Christmas a painful reminder of their unbearable loss. The Sodder family, refusing to believe their children were gone, erected a billboard with pictures of the missing children, their pleas for information reaching far beyond the borders of Fayetteville. The billboard stood as a testament to their enduring hope and relentless search for answers, a silent witness to their grief and determination. The billboard, a beacon of hope and despair, became a haunting symbol of their unwavering love and the mystery that continued to shroud their lives. Despite their relentless efforts, the children's fate remained unknown, the answer seemingly lost in the ashes of that fateful Christmas Eve. The family's quest for truth turned into a lifelong mission, their hearts heavy with unanswered questions and unfulfilled dreams. The case, attracting national attention, became a breeding ground for speculation. Some believed the children had perished in the fire, their bodies burned beyond recognition. The media coverage brought the story into living rooms across the country, sparking debates and discussions about the tragic event. Others, clinging to the hope that they were still alive, whispered about kidnappings, secret societies, and government conspiracies. Each theory, no matter how implausible, offered a glimmer of hope to the grieving family. The whispers and rumors, though often far-fetched, kept the story alive, fueling the Sodder family's determination to uncover the truth, no matter how elusive it seemed. Section 6. Theories and Speculations. A Tangled Web. Theories surrounding the children's disappearance ranged from the plausible to the outlandish. Some speculated that the children had run away, seeking adventure or escaping a troubled home life. Others believed they had been taken by someone they knew, someone who had gained their trust. Some believed the fire was deliberately set, a diversion to cover up a kidnapping. The timing of the blaze just before Christmas added a layer of sinister intent to the tragedy. Others pointed fingers at organized crime, suggesting the children were abducted and sold into a life of anonymity. The involvement of local gangs or even larger criminal networks was not ruled out. Whispers of a vendetta against George Sodder, an Italian immigrant outspoken against Mussolini's regime, fueled suspicions of a politically motivated attack. George's vocal opposition to the fascist leader had earned him enemies, both locally and abroad. One compelling theory suggested the involvement of the Sicilian mafia, their motive stemming from George's vocal criticism of their organization. The mafia's reach was long and their methods ruthless. Others proposed the children were taken by a shadowy organization, their identities erased, their existence a mere whisper in the wind. This theory suggested a more clandestine operation, one that left no trace. Each theory, no matter how far-fetched, highlighted the lack of concrete evidence and the unsettling possibility that the truth might never be known. The mystery of the children's fate continued to haunt the community, a dark cloud that refused to lift. Section 7. The Sodder family's unyielding hope. Despite the years of relentless searching and the emotional toll it took, the Sodders never gave up hope. They chased down every lead, scrutinized every shred of evidence, and clung to the belief that their children were alive, somewhere out there, waiting to be found. Their unwavering faith in the power of family and the belief that their children were still alive fueled their determination. The Sodders' plight resonated with people across the country, many touched by their unwavering love and determination. Letters poured in, offering support, sharing theories, and providing potential leads. The Sodders, finding strength in the kindness of strangers, continued their search, their hope an unyielding flame in the face of despair. Section 8. The Unanswered Questions. Despite decades of investigations, the mystery of the Sodder children's disappearance remains unsolved. The lack of definitive answers continues to haunt the small town of Fayetteville, a constant reminder of the tragedy that befell the Sodder family. The unanswered questions linger. What caused the fire? Were the children kidnapped? If so, by whom and why? The case, a chilling reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of hope, continues to captivate the public imagination. Books, documentaries, and countless online forums dissect every detail, analyze every theory, yet the truth remains elusive. The Sodder children's disappearance stands as a chilling testament to the unknown, a stark reminder that some mysteries may never be solved. Section 9. A Haunting Legacy. The legacy of the Sodder children's disappearance extends far beyond the borders of Fayetteville. It serves as a chilling reminder of the unknown, a stark testament to the fact that some mysteries may never be solved. The case, etched in the annals of unsolved mysteries, continues to intrigue and baffle, a haunting reminder of the children who vanished on a cold Christmas Eve. Their story, a tale of loss, hope, and the relentless search for truth, serves as a reminder of the importance of family, the enduring power of love, and the unsettling reality that some questions may never be answered. The Sodder children, forever young in the hearts of those who remember, remain frozen in time, their fate a chilling mystery that continues to haunt the world.